Okay. Hi, Dottie. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Cindy. Hi, everybody. We'll wait for a couple of more people to join us before we enter into our discourse here. Hi, Beth. Hi, everybody. Kathy, hi. Hi, Kathy. Yep.
So they got
Yeah,
so don't,
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, Laurie Kent next Friday.
Yep.
Next Friday.
I'm going to announce that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I am having so much fun out
Oh,
here.
I love
I
these
have
colors.
look at this. This is for next year. This is I don't even know what year. It says I don't know.
It's wintertime. That says wintertime. I don't know what
No,
that says
but
either.
usually when I buy, we get it like 6, 8 months later.
This is
So
Robert
look at
Kaufman.
that.
See,
Isn't this adorable?
I love the colors.
Kate felt you loved it. Yeah, Kate loves it. Look at this. So this is I don't know. It comes out like in about 8 months. So that's what I'm doing right now is buying fabric for next Christmas, next Halloween.
Yeah.
Next winter, I love this
The
one.
gray and the pink and the aqua are beautiful.
Yeah, it came with like a bright green background. We didn't like that one. Light blue background, it didn't send us. Everybody liked the pinks and the grays.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm going to keep going with the buying, but I'll just pop in and out. Okay?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, she's buying. Yay. Okay, everybody. We're Gloria Horn Sewing Studio in Pittsburgh. I'm Carol. If you don't already know, I'm sure you know, but if you're new on Facebook, you're going to type register in the comment bar. That will direct you to a new screen where you'll input your name, email address, and phone number. You'll get another screen pop up that will ask you to create a username and a password. After that, you can shop with us. If you want an item, what you will type is in the comment bar is the word sold, space, and the number of the item that you want. The best way to buy, though, is on our app through the Apple Store or the Google Store. The app is free. You'll have an account created. You'll earn points that'll be displayed in that app, and it's the best way to shop and the fastest way to shop. Are we still at 10%? 10% back, Gloria bucks, back into your account. Shipping is still $8 for any order under $75. Over $75, it's free. So, what I want to mention is that next week in this time slot at 3 o'clock, next Friday at 3 o'clock, Laurie Kent is going to be here to show her, I guess she has a trunk show that she's bringing. And we're going to be selling her designs. These are a couple of the designs. Her designing, it's adorable. And I think she did the design that is my favorite with a row of houses. It's a mug rug. I love it. It's adorable. But these are some of the designs, and I think Kate has put these in the bubble. This is the Boo and Kitty, and this is Santa and a Highland cow. Highland cows are big for some reason. You know, I think they're cute. Really, really cute. Look at how sweet he is with the little hair falling over his forehead.
And if they purchase the Santa and Highland cow as a bonus, they'll get the embroidery design for that for free.
Okay, that's awesome. And then this is on another. Does she have download codes for her stuff? Is that how we'll order? Yeah, this doesn't have well, it's obvious there's not a USB in here, but let's just look real quick. The Ghost and the Kitty measure 12 by 12. The Santa and the Highland cow measure 16 by 16. That's a nice sized piece. In the directions, I'm going to see if you probably have a download code. I'm guessing, but we're going to verify if we can get our fingers to work. Yeah, it doesn't say on there. Maybe it is. Well, there's an applique pattern here. We'll have to find out. What's the cost of these?
$10.99.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what it comes with. Yeah, I'm not sure. It has to come because this is all embroidered. This is sewing applique pattern. So this is an applique pattern. This isn't embroidery. The two packaged designs. I do know that, I don't think we have this up. Do we have this in the bubble at all? But this is an example of some of the things she'll be showing next Friday. This is a USB or a download because it is embroidered. These two here, the Boo and the Kitty and the Santa and the Highland Cow, are sewing applique. See, that's my thing. I love embroidery, but I really do love applique. Love it. So she'll be here, Laurie Kent, next Friday at 3 o'clock. I'm going to take the 12 o'clock slot to do Fabric Friday Frenzy. I have to say that slow. So mark your calendars for the change. All right. Oh, is there anything else I need to explain? No, is that it? All right, we're going to start off. We've got 3 new lines we're showing this week. I had a busy morning because I had to cut all this. The first line up is called Sweet Sicily, and it is by Moda. And the designer of this is Janet Clare, and I do believe last night on the show, Gloria mentioned it to Joni and said, this is Joni's favorite designer. And by the way, this does come with a white background, and I couldn't find it. So we have to find it. But anyway, here's the blue background, and it's kind of a periwinkle blue. The whole collection features these shades of a pinky peach and the blue and the greens. It all blends so well together. This is one of the focal prints. The next print up is identical, except it's on a grass green background. You can compare the two here. Same print, but on a different background. I think the flower, I think everything shows up great on both colors, the green and the blue, the periwinkle. It's blurple. I'm going to lay these next 3 out together because it's the same print. They're identical prints in 3 different colorways. This is called what is it again? Daphne Stripes. It comes in the pink and the green and the blue. And you can see how well they blend with these focal prints. If I pull, something fell. Look at how pretty that is.
I'm going to come back in whenever I find something really good.
Okay. She finds something else.
Yeah. Now remember, this is for next year.
Right.
Okay. But
you're making us wait. Well, they're making us wait.
Yeah. Okay. So take a look at this.
I see pumpkins.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love the colors, that plum. And so this is a birdhouse.
Right.
And it's got gold metallic. Happy fall. Okay. But look at that one.
Wait, look at the check with the metallic.
Yeah.
That's different.
think
You
this-
don't usually see checks with metallic.
No, and look at there's navy
That's
blue
beautiful.
in there. Yes. Mm-hmm.
This to me
okay.
is like a country blue, like a gray blue.
Yes. So
I love
you
this.
think this is a yes?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What do you think of the panel?
What do you guys think of the panel? I love the panel.
Oh, look at it on the screen. Look
Yeah,
how good
it's
it looks.
gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay, and these colors, we haven't had these colors. Okay.
Now, when you order a line of fabric, do you get everything in the line, or do you pick and choose?
No, because every once in a while I'll go look at one and I don't like it for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, no, see.
Well, make sure you get the checks with the metallic.
Okay, like this. Okay, I will. That one I like.
I like that one.
So which one do you like better, or should I get both? I mean, they're both very close.
They are.
Border print. Oh my
definitely.
goodness! Look at that! Wow. Okay. Okay. This one I just may have to get every single one because look at that.
Oh, look at the bow on here.
Yeah.
Look at how pretty the checked bow.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, see, I
Love
like.
the panel. They're loving it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I love this.
All
I
right.
love it. Oh, okay. So I don't really love that one,
I'm not in love with that one either.
but I love that. Okay.
I'm in the middle of the road with that.
Okay, but love that.
Like
Look
this,
at those colors.
and it matches the border
Uh-huh.
with the dark background.
Yeah, the
The
flowers.
the blues definitely. These blue.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, you do?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I like that a lot.
Okay.
And I like this check. Look at how
I
pretty
know,
that is.
so pretty. This is it. This next
Yeah.
year, everyone hold your breath till it comes in. Okay. All right.
Okay, go by.
Okay, I'll bring it. If I get another good one, I'll bring it.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
bring it in
All
every
right.
time I find something good.
Okay, so anyway, we've got these focus prints, and we've got the pink Daphne stripe, and we have the green, and we have the blue. The next three are identical prints in different colorways. This is called Queen Anne's Lace. Look at that with this. That's beautiful. And then if we go with the green on the green and this pink and green on this. Look at how pretty that is. I love this. This to me might be a little too much green. I might use that somewhere else. But I like the blue, the purple with this, and I love the pink with this. Really, really pretty. And we have two more coming up in the line. This one has a kind of like a pebbly, stripy texture to it, featuring all of the colors in the line. And this one is just the blue only. Mixing and matching these would be fun. Really a lot of fun. If you wanted to do a 3-yard quilt or a 5-yard quilt, which, Fabric Cafe come out with a new book called 5-Yard Quilts. Look at the blues here. This is a 3-yard quilt right here. These 3 blues. I love that. That's gorgeous. And then you could I would do these 2 pinks, and there's something else coming up that I would pull in with the pink. You could pull this in with the pink. It's got both the pink and the green in it, which would pull in the pink and the green from this one. Really, really pretty. Next up, we have this in 2 colorways. It's kind of like a little stripy floral. What specifically is it called? Clematis stripes. And it is directional, but you could use it either way, vertically or horizontally. It runs horizontally. Now look at that. See, I keep pulling the blues. Look at these 3 together. That's really, really pretty. And then that print, Clematis, also comes in the pink. So you can pull our 2 pinks over here and do this. Love it. I love that. Oh, there's actually another one. Oh no, this is different. This is Clematis, the one that's kind of runs horizontal. This one is Forget Me Not. Okay, and that comes in 2 colorways. There's a blue too. There's a blue and a pink. I love these 3 together. And these blues. I love the shade of blue. Let me put the glasses back on. Yeah, look at those. They're so pretty. Or just these 3. Or this and this. I could be here all day playing. The next is called Clover, I believe. They're clovers on a blue background. We also have it on the green background and then on the white background. Love it. I love this whole line. Yeah, Lois, I would call the store. We have a great customer rep. Yep. Two more.
Someone asked what you would make with these fabrics. They need some inspiration.
3-yard quilt, 5-yard quilt. I would do a quilt with this, or pillowcases. I would definitely do a quilt. 3 or 5-yard. Anywhere you want some softness, because this line is soft and feminine. Delicate. It's not bold. So anywhere you want to create some softness. Do you do a table topper for your nightstand in your bedroom using, either the octagon. I have an octagon under my bedroom lamp in the bedroom. It's blue and white. My bedroom is blue, obviously, but you could definitely do a 3 or 4 border octagon with these for your bedroom. A table runner for in a bedroom. These are soft colors. Employ these in, a softer, peaceful surrounding. Bedrooms, yeah.
I think even like the Janine Babic, like garden flags for like springtime.
Yeah.
Like the wall hangings for springtime. I feel like these would be really pretty.
Yeah, you're right.
Designs.
You're right. This line does tend to be springy. We did just get it in though, and we didn't want to hold it until spring. We have so many other new things coming that, and this line is too pretty to just let it sit until spring. It's gorgeous. I don't have a folder. Oh my. Kate, get over here. All right, we're just going to push these to the side. All right, next up. I know you guys have gone crazy anytime we've shown bits and pieces of this line, so here is your chance. This is America 250. We've got probably everything in the line here in this stack, and you guys are going to go nuts. It's absolutely inspiring. It's beautiful. And you for next year, the 250th anniversary, be prepared. Do it now, because this line is going to go out real quick. It's selling out everywhere else. We've got our stock of it. We know you guys love it, and hopefully you'll be patriotic and do your duty and buy some and decorate your house in patriotic. I used to do almost exclusively patriotic in my living room and dining room. I've kind of veered away from it because you can only decorate in one theme for so long before you get tired of it, But I do have bits and pieces. This is the panel, and it's got the flag, the eagle, a 250-year emblem, and then the signers of the Declaration of Independence. The graphics on this are absolutely beautiful. The graphics, the shading, it's like a piece of artwork. It really is. It's showing up so well on the screen. Yeah, Louise, that would make a really pretty Dresden plate quilt. A bedroom quilt would be, anything bedroom. And I tend to veer towards, I have 2 styles. I like really rustic country, or I like soft and feminine pastels. They're on total opposite ends of the spectrum, but I don't go in the middle there anywhere. I either like this style or this style. It's crazy. But anyway, here is the panel. I can't get over how beautiful it is. It's got some of I guess this is printed from the Constitution, and it's kind of fades out down here through the bottom. And I'm sure somebody more knowledgeable than me would know who all of these are. Upside down, that's Ben. Jefferson is probably here. There's Washington, George Washington, but yeah, very impressive panel. Definitely makes a statement. I'm going to kind of push this off to the side because the next fabric is a very nice graphic panel also. This whole piece is filled with graphics depicting, we've got the scenes. We've got, like it was on the panel, the flag and the eagle and the signing of the Constitution. We've got a little coffee clutch here. We have Paul Revere riding his horse down here somewhere. There's just probably Betsy Ross in here too. That might be Betsy Ross. I'm not, is she sewing? I can't tell upside down. She is. That's Betsy Ross. The graphics are just beautiful. You guys like this line? Oh, love it. Love it. All right. The next one up is called
Founding Fathers.
Founding Fathers. And they're just cameos of our founding fathers. This is all, I just want to stand and start saluting and reciting the Pledge of Allegiance when I see this fabric. It's so patriotic. It's just beautiful. Franklin, Ben Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, John Jay. It's just, and this is the Declaration in here. We have the Liberty Bell, the flag, the eagle, 250 years. I think that 250-year fabric is going to be a collector's item at some point in the future. I really do. All right, next up we have the stamps. And they're marked 3 cents. I wished. I went to the post office the other day and it was 78 cents to mail a letter. Unbelievable. And I haven't bought stamps in years, so it was like a blow, you know. It might have been 40 cents the last time I bought stamps. 78 cents? No. All right, so this is the stamps. 3 cents. Oh, this one is 1 cent. I did see the number 3 on here. There's a 3 there. But Founding Fathers again. And the stamps. And the background is a dark blue with light blue stars on it. So it's not a solid. It's got little stars in the background and a lighter blue. Gloria's going to be sorry she can't be in here describing this fabric because she went crazy over this fabric when she saw it. All right, this is Map Beige. Now, what is it a map of? I'll have to turn it around because I can't see. We the people, so there's parts of the Declaration in here. Oh, Illinois. Yeah, I see Illinois. Some of these names must be, maybe somebody can explain this to me.
Colonies or
Could be, like Mascoutins, Outagamous. I can't even pronounce that. There's Lake Superior. But anyway, maps. And there's little emblems here. A faded image of the Declaration kind of in the background. Lake Superior. Yeah, I don't know if you can interpret any of that. I don't even know what this emblem says. Wow. Gorgeous. Great blender for the background. If you're going to make anything, if you're going to take this panel and do something with the panel, this will make a great border. We have 2 toile fabrics coming up next. This is the red one. And we have a blue, we have it in the blue also, but there's one big difference between this red toile and the blue. And the difference is that on the blue, only the flag is colored. You can see the flag is red, white, and blue. Everything else, this is Independence Hall. Everything else is in a, you know, shaded or, you know, one color. Here goes my phone. Figures. Very, very historic looking fabric. The next in the line is text. Great blender fabric also. Borders. The words are in navy blue and a lighter blue. Red stars all over it. Home of the Brave, the Declaration, the names of some of the signers, or John J. Adams, the Declaration of Independence, Home of the Brave, in God We Trust, Let Freedom Ring. Great. The next one, this will make a great bag lining. 1776, 250 years, 1776 to 2026. It's got the flag on it, the eagle, encircled by stars. The background is marbled or mottled. Actually, very, very, it looks to be very faint, like the map.
I think it is.
Yeah, you can see, because there's, yeah, right here, you can see. It looks like the map in the background. Very, very faded. This is a complement to the line. This is called
Desert sand.
Desert Sand. It's great. You know, just little stray thread there, just to blend in with things. If you wanted to add something less, how do I put it, cluttering in a border or a background, this is great. I would use this or the map. The next one in the line, and this is one of my favorites. The next three are my favorites because they really do look country. Really, really old school country. This is the flags. And we have two types of flags, if you guys notice. We have the flags with the circle of stars, and then the flag that we see today. There's no background really showing on this. It's just scattered flags all over. Great quilt backing. The next two would be great quilt backings too. And the reason I like this is because these stars aren't white. They're kind of like a country, distressed, primitive looking color. It's, you know, they're kind of a brownish tan. The background of the blue is marbled, so it's not a solid. It's got some nice texture when you look at it because it is marbled, and I love this. Now, the red, there's a red one coming up here too. I'll throw it out. These can be used in a multitude of ways. Any line that you have that's patriotic or country, you could use this star fabric. I tend to really like country decor too, for old farmhouse kind of thing, country farmhouse. These would be perfect. I love this star fabric. Does anybody have any questions? Well, I take a sip.
Some people were saying that the map could possibly be like the territories or Native American tribes.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't either. I would have to really, I'd have to ask Alexa, okay, where's, yeah, I ask her everything. She knows some things too. Carolyn Hack, even if, I wonder if other countries make fabric for their countries. Yeah, I don't know. Canada might, but yeah, I don't know. I think we have a lot of creativity. I think we have the most creativity in this country as far as arts and crafts and, things like this that are patriotic. And yeah, are other countries as patriotic as we are? Yeah, I don't know either. All right, so that is America 250. Gloria, you missed it. I'm sure we'll be showing it again, for sure. The next line is new also. This line is called Dragonfly Mist. And if you're into these colors, you're going to love this. I think this one goes, I think all these do. Dragonfly Mist. Look at the colors. They're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The feature fabric is on the top and it's the panel. And yes, there are dragonflies on it for obvious reasons. And you know what I would do? I would take some Mylar over these wings. And I would stitch some Mylar over these wings so they would really sparkle. Really sparkle. So this line is blues and purples. And that's probably the majority of what I see. There's a little bit of peach up here. The purples and the blues are just beautiful. Dragonflies, do you typically see them only around water? Do you see them, or dragonflies anywhere? Or are they typically around? I've always seen them buzzing over lakes or, not oceans, but lakes and stuff, flying over the water. Beautiful. There are some parts of nature that are gorgeous. You know what? I even think lanternflies are pretty with the red.
They kind of are.
Yeah, Unfortunately, they're jerks and deserve to be squashed. So, this is an accent fabric for the line. Features the dragonflies on it. Again, the colors are predominantly the purple and the purple. The dragonflies stand off because they almost look iridescent in amongst these flowers. Really pretty. This one's a little hard to see, but some of these ones with the lighter iridescent, like there's one there, it kind of blends in. Here's one here. The ones with the lighter iridescent looking wings kind of stand out. The flowers are beautiful. This one, I would buy this one just to have it in my stash because I love it. I might have to get a yard of it. It's just a swirl of the colors that are in the panel and the fabric. It's the aquas. I think it's beautiful. I mean, it almost looks three-dimensional the way it's printed on here. There's aqua and green and like a lighter, there's like an iris shade, a lighter purple, blues. I just love this. And when you see it, like look at it with this fabric. I'm going to stagger some of these out. This is Gloria's favorite. The dark purple. This is so rich and saturated, I can't even describe it. I really can't. It's like ink. It's so saturated with color, it's beautiful. Purples and the blues. that was called a large floral, correct?
Mhm.
This next one is called Flying Dragonflies. The background on this is purple, a deeper purple, and a black. Look at that against with this fabric here. Beautiful. Now I would pair this lighter fabric with this. You know, the swirly fabric with something lighter. I don't know if I would pair it with the darker. I really like it with this print. The next one is called Flying Dragons Lavender. No, this is, okay, got it. Floral with dragonflies, big flowers, nice sized dragonflies. The flowers are just beautiful. There's like a magenta color in there, purples, blues. And then we're going to get to the lighter bits of the spectrum here with lavender, a marbled lavender. Goes really pretty with the darkers, or you could do it with the lighter also. 3-yard quilt, I would probably do these 3 right here. This dark floral, this swirl, I love the swirl. And this got little splotches of like a pink in it, which picks up some of the pink in the swirl, the purple, or violet, if you will. This one is that called, is that really called solidish watercolor? It's kind of solidish, yeah. This is Flying Dragonflies Lavender. It goes really nice with the solidish. Now, this would make a pretty 3-yard quilt. This and the swirl. That would really be pretty. And if you wanted to do a 5-yard quilt, I'd do all 4 of these. This next one is kind of an odd, what Rose and I always call the outlier in the group. This is called Watercolor Texture Blue. I don't see it. I'm sorry, but I don't see it. Maybe somebody else has a better eye than me. Maybe with that. See, I like it with the other watercolor texture, but I don't see this peachy color in here. I got to make sure it's part of the line because it just really, Rose and I think that every fabric line has something that they pull in just to fill out the line, and it's like, okay, we'll take this one. Do you guys see that it goes with anything?
A little of the peachy color in this one.
Is
But, like,
yeah, in
there's
this
very-
yeah, but well, yeah, but like you said, yeah, it just doesn't pull up enough of the color, you know? Like, you know, this marble does. All right, okay. We have bubble textures. I love these. The first one is, now, think outside of the box here. If you like these bubble textures, they're part of this line, but they don't have to be used with this line. None of this does. If you like it, something, grab it and use it somewhere else. This has the yellow, like a golden orangey yellow. Well, there's yellow there. There's kind of an orange. And then like a mauve-y pink. And little circles, little bubbles all through it. The next one, same print, but this one is green. Now for me, in this line, this is too green for this line. Unless you really like I might do it with one of these darker colors. See that? I don't see a lot of green in this line. I see purples and blues and purples and aquas, but there isn't a lot of green. Now the next one goes, it's lavender. That one goes the best as far as I'm concerned. Of course, what do I know? But yeah, I think you'll agree with me. This one goes the best. It's got a little bit of this pinkish in here that kind of matches the petals, some of those petals. Obviously the purple 3-yard quilt. This, look at how pretty it goes with the swirl. And then if we pull in this, look at how pretty that is. Those three together, gorgeous. Oh, now the green, here we go. I'm going to take that back. The green might go well with this one here because some of these dragonflies have little green wings. Like, look, there and there. If you like purple or violet and green together, that pulls that color out of those dragonflies. Very pretty line. All right, next. The next line is from In the Beginning by Jason Yenter. We did a quilt with this. These are leftovers, so there's not much of this fabric left. But this is the Butterfly Fantasy. This is beautiful too. Another one of my favorite fabrics is in this line that I would do something with outside of this. But it's got wildflowers and butterflies. This is a border print. It's identical on both sides. These prints measure, if you don't include the selvage, about 10 inches. Yep, they're about 10 inches wide. I think the colors are beautiful, and it's like a soft watercolor to me. This is Butterfly Collage, or is it Butterfly Multi? Yeah, this is the butterflies just splashed across a white background. Complements the border print really, really well.
Someone is asking if the green bubble texture would go with this line at all.
We can pull it out. Here it is. It might be a little bit too bold of a green. There's a shot of it, if you want to decide. It's not the right shade of green. I personally, I would lean more towards doing something tealish, like a tealish green, as like in this border or in a couple of these leaves here. This is too limey green, or the lime kind of bounces out and captures your eye before, the softer greens in the background do. All right. The next in the line is the first fabric that I saw when this fabric came in, and I absolutely adore it. I would use this for pillowcases. I would use it for a quilt backing. I would use it definitely outside of this line in anything that was soft and floral and pretty. And I have it upside down, or don't I? I might. We'll go this way. I think it's just beautiful. Each of these little floral circles has something different around it. This has a different design. This has a different design, and it changes in color. This is a different design. It's kind of a solid. There's the little mauve, or not the mauve, the greenish blue. Oh, look at the little, and they're all just kind of little wish bubbles with little butterflies and the flowers are so pretty. I would use this for anything that I had that used these colors. It was soft and pretty and floral, beautiful. The next one up is the butterflies, tossed butterflies, just kind of shadows of butterflies on a, what do they call in this color?
Teal.
Yeah, it's a soft teal. It's not aqua. It's got a little bit more of a greenish cast. I think that's the difference between aqua and teal. Teal is a little more green in it. Aqua has a little more blue in it. And it's just shadows of butterflies. And they do have little antennae on them too. You can see it very faintly. The background is, it's lightly mottled or marbled. Faint, not a solid. The next fabric is crosses. They call this crosses, and it's in a green. Now, there's your green. If you're looking for something to complement this. And we actually have another print that's kind of like this, but not quite like this. This is called Crosses, and it's in a green. Green needs to be a more muted color. Yeah, you're right, Louise. I agree. Not that limey green. It's too bold for this line. This I love. It's dainty. It's so dainty. It's so pretty. This is called Springs what? Butterfly Fantasy Springs. Multi is just called multi. Multi. Little flowers in different colors. Very delicate, very soft. On, I would call this background cream. Not a stark white, definitely. It's more of a creamy shade. And it's very delicate. Now, I see, pillowcases. There's your cuff. There's your mane. There's your cuff. And pick something for the flange. I would even consider using this, my favorite, for the cuff. And using this for the flange. That would be really pretty in a bedroom. That's where I see these pastels. I see them in a bedroom. I really do. All right, next up is, is this raindrops? Leaves? Okay, this is called Leaves. It goes really well with this shadowy butterfly fabric. It goes really well with that. It's almost the perfect shades. Perfect shades. Different shades of green, and they kind of flow into each other in areas. The colors are kind of, they're shaded, not solid. The next fabric in the line, and the last fabric in the line, is this one. It's called Lattice. It goes really well with that, those leaves too. Right here is a 3-yard quilt between, right there. 3-yard quilt. Beautiful. Now, I would buy some of this just to have in my stash. Some of this lattice. I would buy some of these floral circles just because I think it's beautiful. It's just gorgeous. And even this, just, it's soft enough that you can use it in a lot of different places, not necessarily with this line. There's going to be a mess over here with these fabrics. All right. Next up, we're getting into some bargains now. I think these, was this line a bargain? I had it lower.
$12.49.
Yeah, It's Jason Yenter. You know, it's beautiful, and I don't think we can get any more. It's done. Okay, springy curtains. There you go. Curtains for your bed, for your sewing room. Like this, you know what, this border here would make a really cute valance. It would. You know, you could go beyond this, add a little bit of fabric, make your pocket for your curtain rod, and leave this border down here and make a valance for your sewing room. That would really be pretty. Okay. We have some Kimberbell fabrics. And don't worry, Kathy said it was okay. Thank you. All right. These are Kimberbell Basics. They're solids, so we're going to wing through them real fast. They're just colors. Build up your stash. I'm sure some of these colors would go with a lot of what we've showed already. We've got some lavender. We've got this shade here first. Let's just start off right. Denim Crush. Kimberbell Solid Basic. And the price is right. Next up is Lilaceous. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Lilaceous. Is it lilaceous? I don't know. It's a lilac, but it's real pale. Really pale. I like the name of the next one because I like anything lime. Key lime pie. This is called Limesicle. That's appropriate, huh? Limesicle. Next one up is French Gray. This is a good gray. This is a nice, all of these are really good to have in your stash to pull out if you need something quick for an applique project or a background. This gray is perfect. French Gray. Next up is Chicory Root. It's a dark brown. And here's my color. Island Breeze. I like the color and the name. I wished I was on an island in the breeze right now, right? We're getting cold here. It's cold in Pittsburgh. We were down into the 30s last night. And I actually put my furnace on 2 days ago. Because when it gets below 68 or 67 in my house, it's no, the heat's coming on. But last night was chilly. Today was my first day wearing a little jacket to work and put the heat on in the car. It's like we went from summer to near winter. Like 30s is winter to me. It's not fall. It's like, get it right. All right, this one is Mustard Seed. Perfect description of it. It's mustard. I could drop some French's mustard on it and you wouldn't be able to spot it. This one is called Funshine. Funshine Sunshine. That's a nice bold yellow. Stashalicious. Build your stash. The next one is called, I like the name of this one, Cinnamon Bear. Cinnamon Bear. It's a red, but it's, I would say it's a red. Deeper than a fire engine red, but you'll see the difference with the next one, which is called Chokeberry. I wonder if there's a berry called chokeberry. Why would they call it chokeberry? You know, unless there was a berry really called chokeberry. Oh yeah, it is nice now, Kathy, but it wasn't when we woke up. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Ray. All right, the next one is called African Violet. We're roasting in Texas. Oh, it's always hot in Texas, though, isn't it? Do they ever get like a spring and a winter? All right, next one is called Pink Grapefruit. That's a good name for this one. And then we have this. It's called Royal Icing. Yeah. I like the name. It's a very pretty fabric, but it's not a stark white, but it's white, but not a stark white, a bright white. It's a pretty white. Very pretty. Good price on these guys. I like this display. I think we should leave it here. Oh, I'm going to roll them up. Okay. All right, northeaster here on the coastal New Jersey. A nor'easter. Where did nor'easter come from? Like the way that's spelled? Is that like a? I seem to want to think it's related to sailors and sailing and shipping, and I don't know. Like, why isn't it called a northeaster? Sharon, we're still here, trust me. You're not late. All right. The next line is, I forget what it's called.
Created with love.
Created with love. And there's quite a few in this line too. This is priced at, Kate?
$10.88.
Okay, $10.88. Ends in 88. Ends in 88. You know, it's been lowered. This is a graphic print on a cream colored background, in God's own image, and it is, I can't read this little writing upside down. Day tonight is day 1, day 2 is sky and filled with sun, the moon, and the stars. Day 3 is the water in the land. So this is about the day of creation. Very pretty. It's done in like a brick red, an aqua, a teal. There's a little bit of gold script in there. Very pretty colors. This is the same print on a teal background. And the colors are a little bit different so that they show up on this color. I'll have to save this selvage for Rose. It's pretty. Our Rose is the selvage girl. I'm going to fan these out. All right. Created with love, it is written. It is written. This is created with love, light, and dark night. And it's deeper than the it is written fabric, a deeper teal. There's the moon, there's stars, and there's the sun. And the sun is smiling. I should have put this one after the other. This is another, it is written with the words on it, and it's in clay, I think is the color. So it comes in 3 shades. It comes in the cream, it comes in the teal, and it comes in the clay. Okay. Next up is Showers.
Showered with love.
Showered with love. And it's gold. Shades of gold. You know, the background is definitely a gold. Then there's kind of like a brownish gold there, a lighter gold, and, you know, an even like a tan. They look like raindrops. Created with love is the name of the line. This one is floral.
Bloom and grow.
Bloom and grow. And the background is called clay. And it kind of goes with the It Is Written clay. It's got a little bit of pink in it, in the flowers. There's some greenery on here. This whole line is really inspiring. This is like the gold fabric, showered with love. This is, I don't know what they call this color, but I would call it a light teal with darker teal raindrops and lighter. I don't know what this emblem is. That a bird? It might be a bird. Okay. Next up is the rain showered with love in what do they call in this color, honey?
Sprout.
Sprout. That's a good name for it. Sprout. Yep. This next one is floral. Like the clay previously, the print is identical to this. The two look good together. The colors really go together well. The shade of green with that clay color really look nice. I would probably do this green with the clay words. That goes together well. All right. Next up is identical to the third one that we showed that had the moon and the sun and the moon on it. That was deeper. This one here. This is the lighter version of it. Same print. Next up is, this is cute. This print is so cute. What is this? This is called, there's one that's C and that's coming up. This one is called Maine grass. But look at the little ditties on it. There's a squirrel, there's an owl, a squirrel, a waterfall, trees, birds, Adam and Eve. That is cute. There's a rainbow, there's the sun, there's a snake, an octopus. We do have another scene coming up, two or three more prints coming up that just have sea life on it. That is cute. This print is identical to the grass, except it's the deeper teal. Same, well, no, it's not the same print. This one has, maybe it is. Maybe I just didn't notice this stuff down here before. But there's a little sea life thing with a volcano on it. Yeah, that's cute. And then here's a little jungle scene with an elephant and a giraffe, tiger and a lion. And yeah, there's Adam and Eve again. Okay, so that's the darker background. All right, and then here we've got the sea life. This is called octopus. Is this octopus?
This is in the sea ocean.
In this, okay. This ocean is a description of the background color. Yeah, a little octopus, seahorses, little fishies, some coral, some seaweed, crabs, turtles. Cute. The next one is the same print in the clay color. That is so cute. In this clay color. Pair it with the raindrops, the showered. Oh, very cute line of fabric. Who designed this, I wonder? It's a Riley Blake. It's called Sew a Story. Created with love by Jennifer Lang or Long of Sew a Story. That's cute. All right, now this one is the 7 days. And I'll open this up so you can see it real good. This is kind of like on a goldish background, but it's not a blaring. It's like a tannish gold. You start off with Dana was number 1. There is the sun and the moon, the sky, no, the waves, the land. There's the sun and the moon there. What's number 1? Sea life. Yep, and the animals. And then we have the same thing on the clay background. This line seems to be composed. I like the colors. I like the clay. I like the blue. I like the gold. And the blues or the teals, they all go so well together. I would pair this gold with that. The sun and the moon fabric. That goes really, really nice, that shade of blue and the gold. 3-yard quilt. I'm seeing a lot of 3-yard quilts today, and the 5-yard quilts.
I think these would be great for if you go to church and you have like a Sunday school or
Yeah.
a youth group for like quilts or pillows for the room. And
Right. Or Bible study covers. You know, if they get little books for Bible study to cover the book with. This would really be cute. Oh, here's me. I'm doing a massive roll here again. All right. Those don't show, do they? Yeah, they do. All right, next up, bargains, bargains. Get your fingers ready. To be honest with you, I'm sick of looking at these, so buy them, please. This is lavender and lime. Yes, lavender and lime. This is the last of it. Please buy it. It's at a good price. It's never going to be this low again. Please buy it so I don't have to look at it. Gloria's probably listening. This is the lemons, multi-pack lemons. This is linen stripe, by the way. This is lemons. These fabrics are good for anything in the kitchen. Tea towel holders, hot pads, trivets, pot holders, anything in the kitchen. Lavender and lime to me it is a good pairing. This print is the lemons, features the lemons and the lavender, but you see a little bit more of the background. The lemons are kind of spaced further apart and you see more of the lavender. This is a toile stripe in the lime. And there are just little penciled images of the lemons and the lavender. Yeah, lemon. Does that say eucalyptus? Yeah, it does. And lemons. I like this. Out of this line, this one is my favorite. Sprigs of lavender. Tossed lavender. I have a a metal cone shaped thing in my living room. And I put a really big sprig of lavender in it with, there's something in the back. Like it might be a wheat sheaves back behind the lavender. And it kind of fans out because the tin sconce kind of curves like that. I love it. I can't smell the lavender anymore. I'm gonna have to get some more lavender. Lavender is my favorite scent. I bought dog spray the other day at the vets, and not the vets, the groomers, and it was lavender. And he's a boy. Yeah. All right, this is one of the tiles. This is tiles in the lemon. We don't have any of the other colors left. I think lemon's the best choice anyway. This is the teal green splatter. Think outside of the box. This is one of those things. Actually, these two. Think outside of the box can be used any, in any design where you can incorporate these colors. They're not specific to anything. To this line they are, but you can use them elsewhere. Same with this next one coming up. It's very bold yellowy. Yellowy, is that a word? Yellowy? This is a yellow medium floral. This is a bright yellow floral. It's yellow golds and it's striking. It's not subtle. I like this print, and I like it with the border stripe, which is coming up, because it accentuates it very well. Look at that. If you're going to do pot holders and towel holders and other things with some of these prints, this would make a really good border stripe on your kitchen towels. Really good. Or a 60 degree, not a 60 degree. Yeah, 60 degree table runner. Yep. See, now this one is what I call an outlier, because it doesn't really, it goes, but it doesn't. I like it with this, and I like it with the splatter. Kind of. But it kind of doesn't go in the line. I think sometimes when they need to add a fabric to a line to complete it, they have, how do I want to say it? They just have oddballs that they may just print off in certain colors to make it go, or pull from something that's older that goes, because this to me doesn't go. I do like it with the splatter, but even still, that's me, that's my eye, that's what I see. It does go kind of with the border, because this flower here is the same color, but the style of these, I think what bothers me, though they are mimicked here, the style of these leaves is too simplistic, I think, for the watercolory of this. I mean, they kind of look like these flowers, but then again not. This next one is one of my favorites also. I love this spray of blooms, bouquet, on the yellow background. I really like it with the border stripe. I really like it with the yellow. I mean, every line has something that somebody isn't going to like. And then there are other things in the line that just, no matter what you pair it with, it just goes. This is one of those. It just goes with kind of everything. It goes with the border. It goes with the yellow. It even goes with the splatter. It goes with the tile. Very pretty. It's kind of a little universal print. Okay. And last, well, we have one more line to go through, and then just a couple of pre-cuts. I didn't put a lot of pre-cuts in this time because we had 3 new lines and I wanted to get through all of this. But this line, I think we've shown it once or twice before. It's called Holiday Tidings. It features a lot of metallic. The first ones that I'm going to show you are, the first 2 are really metallic. This one is metallic. Scrolls or vines on black from the line called Holiday Tidings. And it's got a real flourish going here. And it's definitely metallic. It's not scratchy metallic though. Fabric is very soft. I like the next one. It's an ivory. It's gold metallic on an ivory. It's elegant. This fabric is elegant to me. Out of this line, the next 2 are my favorite. I love these poinsettias. I'm not a big poinsettia fan, but I love this, and I love it with this scroll. I think it goes really well. The background of these flowers, these poinsettias are all outlined in gold, and there's a faded leaves in the background that match, pick up the gold in this kind of brocade. It's called Vines Metallic. And then we have the same, is it the same? Print on a black background. This is really pretty. But whereas this has the red and the gold poinsettias, this one also has white with kind of grayish leaves in the background. It is identical because there are sprigs of evergreen there. Is there holly and mistletoe? I know you notice these things more on the black because they're a color, whereas on this, on the red and the cream, they're I don't even know if they're metallic. Are they metallic? Yeah, they're outlined in metallic, right? Yep, very pretty. This is text, Joy to the World. Holiday wishes, be merry. This text is directional and it runs vertically because here's your selvage. Merry and bright, home for the holidays, festive, joy, love, hope. Very nice greetings. We also have the dark version on black, white on black text. And I'll turn it this way so you can read the words. Yep, okay. There are metallic gold snowflakes in the background, and some of the letters and some of the words are in gold metallic on here as they are here. You see them better on the black for obvious reasons, but we've got...
I had to come in and get Carol's opinion because I keep looking at this one and I like it. It's called Holiday Stitches. So, see, if it doesn't send you like I keep looking at it. It's Maywood, so it's really Maywood makes Kimberbell fabric, and it's really high quality.
I know.
Has a really good feel. But I just don't know what to think. I don't know.
Is this the size of the print?
Yeah.
Is this actual
Showing
size?
it at 100%. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So,
I don't know if I like it or not.
I know it's hard. This one's a hard one.
I wished.
If you don't go like I love it, then it doesn't.
I
sell.
don't love it.
Okay, we're skipping it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't love it. It's okay, but I don't love it.
Yeah. What do you
guys think?
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're all.
Yeah.
Kate's even saying she's saying nah, it doesn't do anything
Yeah.
for her. Okay, we'll skip it.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much do you like it?
I just kept looking at it, saying this is neat.
It's different because these look like stitches, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
And
the
I like
motifs or
anything
the
having-
colors. It just doesn't.
Something.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
if I don't fall in love with it,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Yeah.
if I go, oh, I love it.
Right,
it sells.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Which I loved. The America 250.
Oh, I know you
love
did. I
that.
know.
It's like, yeah.
I thought
love
you'd
that.
be running in here when I
know,
was
just
showing
to look
it.
at
but-
it. Yeah.
I know.
So it's selling out everywhere.
I know.
But,
I know. I told them that.
They're
It's
thinking about doing another run of it, but it wouldn't be. They're deciding, and it wouldn't come out till the end of December.
in my estimation, it's going to be any manufacturer is going to be hard pressed to come up with something better than
Oh
that.
yeah,
That I
haven't
thought was
seen anything.
spectacular.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
All right. The next up is holiday greetings. Yeah, it did look like needle punch or back stitch, like I've done cross stitch. It looks like the back stitch, and that's what it was called, stitches, holiday stitches, or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is snowflake diamond, burgundy. Why do they call? Oh no, this is the black. Because I guess they're going with whatever's in the background here. Just black snowflakes. No, I don't think so. Is this gold metallic? Yes, it is. This is gold metallic. This looks like a game board to me. What do you think? You play chess on it.
Somebody asked to see the black poinsettia background with the first black metallic scroll.
Ooh, yeah. There you go. For me, it would depend on how much of the scroll I was going to use because they're both busy. So if I were to use the scroll, this would be my focal. If I were to use the scroll, it would be limited. I would incorporate something else, like maybe a gray, but they're both busy. So you need something to rest your eye in between. Yeah, looks like Chinese Christmas to me. All right, there we go with that. And this, and we did, okay, this is the snowflakey one is where we are. I do like this. I think it goes well with the line. I think it could be used in other applications. The snowflakes are red, the metallic gold, and white. There's white dots and little gold metallic dots throughout. Great universal if you're doing something that's a little along this line of fabric that's a little darker. With these colors, this would make a great quilt backing. I know Joni doesn't like black. I'm not a real big fan of black for the holidays. I mean, this isn't Christmas. This really is kind of winter, I guess. Though the text poinsettias are, holiday, but I'm not a big fan of black unless, I don't know. This plaid, the gold is gold metallic. There's white stripes here. There's a little black in the corners. It is symmetrical. Every block is the same, identical. The print runs on the diagonal. Okay, so you can use it in binding, borders. Doesn't matter where. You're not going to lose. You're not going to lose the print. This is. Now I like this. This is has got a cream background, and it's got red stripes, black stripes, and the metallic gold in it, and it's lighter. I like it. It would probably look good with the poinsettias. See, I like it with the poinsettias. It's got the black in it, but it's not pronounced like it is with this first metallic. And it's got the red in it also, and, a little bit of black. All right, one more plaid coming up. This has the black background, gold stripes, white stripes. The gold is metallic and the red. These plaids look tartanish to me, like Scottish, you know? Like I need to go home and make a kilt or something. All right, 3 more in the line. This is like the print that we showed earlier with the red. These are the cream snowflakes. There's red in here. There's gold metallic in here. There's little holly leaves in this little border here. This is a braid. That's what it looks like a yarn braid. Snowflakes. Black background. And in these blocks, there's poinsettias. Next to are blend. You can use these next to anywhere. Snowflakes. We've got gold snowflakes on a red background. And we've got gold snowflakes on a black background. So if you're into the darker, more elegant colors, or into this colorway for the holidays, I would use the black snowflakes. I would use the, where were those poinsettias that were on the black background? Yeah, this. That's what I would do. Something that's not as busy as the scroll, but still goes, you know? All right. We are near done. We have a couple of pre-cuts to show. And we'll be done. Except for me folding all of this after the show's over. I'm tired today. It seems like I've been running from the time I got up till, and Kathy kept calling me downstairs because she was working on something, and it involved measuring to make something. And, you know, she's not a quilter or a piecer, so she's yelling, Carol! And then, no, I'm busy. I'm glad to help Kathy in any way, shape, or form. She's the best. All right, we've got just 3 little things for anything other than fabric. First up is the Wanderlane 3-yard bundle. This is bundle Wanderlane number 5. This is exactly what you will get. It features the cranberry red fabric with, I guess they're flowers. You know, you got something going on there with a floral and a white silhouette around it. There will be this aqua fabric, which I think is really pretty. It's like a checked fabric, if I can show. They're like little squares. There you go. That's good. Yep. And then the last fabric is a pine whisper weave that you could use along with the other 2 fabrics in this packet, or you can use it for something Christmassy. You know, it's that kind. It's pine. It's a perfect Christmas shade. I think we only have like 10 of those left. Next up is Glisten Charm Pack by Sandy Gervais. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I always want to do like the French thing, like Gervais. Gervais. I don't know how you pronounce her last name. The American way probably would be Gervais. I want to do Gervais. But anyway, it's called Glisten. And on the back of the package, it's a Riley Blake charm pack. On the back of the package, you can see the various pieces that are in here. There are 42 pieces, I do believe. We've got holly and trees and poinsettias and ornaments. So there's a nice little mix. If you want to do a box bottom and bow tote with this charm pack, this would be a really cute charm pack to use for that. All right. And last but not least is something relatively new. This is a 12-quarter bundle from Timeless Treasures of a line that we showed, I believe, last week called Escapade. And I'm going to be brave and I'm going to open this up because I don't think it's fair to not show you some of the fabrics. No, I'm not going to take the ribbon off, but we did show this last week, I believe. But there are blacks. This is a Chonga Wang, I believe. Yep. The colorway are blues and aquas, blacks, and the metallic. Well, you know, Chonga Wang is known for that. But this is universal. We've used this in a lot of things. Backings for projects, linings for bags, all kinds of things. This is a really cute, watery, flowy looking also with the gold metallic. This, I love this. This is a royal blue with gold speckles. This, love this too. Little scrolls with gold metallic. This is a floral, gold metallic. This is splattered with gold butterflies, stencil looking and then outlined in gold. These are the bigger butterflies outlined in gold. Floral. This is a floral and this is a floral. The colors are beautiful. But anyway, you get 12 fat quarters. The fat quarter measures 18 by 22. Okay? All righty, guys. The French way is right. See? Je vais. Je vais. I do French better than I do English. When I do the French way, I don't have the North Side accent.
You're right.
Je vais. I sound bougie. As John would say, it's his new favorite word. He was today, all day today, bougie, bougie. All right, okay, I think we're done. Today is Friday. Monday we have my IQ designer. Is Tiffany in on Tuesday? Tiffany's in on Tuesday. We have Kimberbell Wednesday. Thursday, my favorite things. Friday, don't forget, I'm going to be on at noon. And Laurie Kent is going to be here at 3 with her designs, which we showed you right here. And I'm excited to see if she shows that house one again. These are applique, these are embroidery, and I'm sure she'll have samples of both styles. All right. Thank you so much for joining with me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a good weekend. And bye.